Hi, and welcome to today's show. This exclusive program is brought to you by ChelseaFan12.com. And tonight, there was an easy 3-1 success over Bate in the Europa League, with young Ruben Loftus-Cheek scoring his first hat-trick for the first team. So here we are, outside Stamford Bridge after a really easy win in the Europa League tonight. I'm joined by Gary Chivers, Ron Harris, of course, and I'm also joined by Pete, who's here from the Dream Chelsea, and your little lad as well. Pete, welcome to the show. How was that tonight?
Thank you for welcoming me. The game was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. Again, we're expecting a win, obviously, but winning 3 goals and seeing Ruben scoring his first hat-trick for Chelsea was absolutely brilliant.
It's fantastic. You've got to Dream Chelsea on Facebook. You've got loads and loads of Chelsea followers that you give all the news and views to. So tell us about that. How do people get onto Dream Chelsea?
Well, it's a fan page which we started nearly a year ago, but we try to be a bit more unique compared to the other Facebook Chelsea fan page, supporters fan page. And I think that uniqueness is what's attracting a lot of members coming to join us, and we're getting a pretty good engagement. And it's going pretty well. We provide more, up-to-date news. We're trying to update it every day, which is something I don't think a lot of fan pages do. So with that, again, because of the updates, we get a lot of members coming in and keep browsing and checking all the news, everything, and it's doing very well, and we're really doing good.
And you can also watch this show on there as well. We were giving the links to watch the show on your page.
Yes, of course. We always update all the news coming in from ChelseaFan12.com. Every week, wherever there's a match obviously coming through, any other videos we come, and I'm quite enjoying the collaboration that we're having between yourself and Dream Chelsea. And
quite nice for you to meet a couple of former Chelsea legends here tonight.
Most definitely. It's something that's
oldies.
Well, oldies, new, it all depends, but it's good to meet any Chelsea players.
Well, these guys have played, Ron Harris, 795 appearances, more than any Chelsea player in the whole history of the club. So, greatness. And Gary turned up a couple of weekends away. I've got to say, actually, on this day, in 1980, he wasn't born then, was he?
No, not yet. No.
I wasn't really. But in 1980, on this very day, Gary Chivers scored a goal for Chelsea here at Stamford Bridge in the shed end. Clive Walker crossed it from the left, and from 2 yards out, he was lethal in the box. Gary, do you remember it?
Yeah, I think it was more than 2 yards. I think it was 4 yards. But I do remember the goal, and I'm known for that goal. Come second in goal of the season, which I'm proud of, really, as well in winning the game. Did you play in that game, Ronnie?
I think so, because I think I left it in 1980 when Jeff Hurst manager.
Yeah, Jeff Hurst was manager.
I remember I'd done a lot of off the ball runs to make it easy for him to score.
That is so wrong. That never happened. That never happened. Just watch it on whatever you can. It's there out there.
YouTube.
We were going to show a picture of it, but we don't have a Betamax video camera available.
It's in black and white.
Unfortunately, the sketch artist wasn't around tonight. We've also got a small guest here. Hello, what's your name?
Pharrell.
And did you enjoy the game tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some good young players out there for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Do you you want to be a Chelsea player one day?
Yeah, I've always dreamed of it.
You always dreamed of being a Chelsea player. And what kind of player do you want to be? A centre half like these two, or midfielder like Loftus-Cheek?
I want to be a striker.
A striker like Drogba.
Yeah.
Yeah, the next Drogba's here. You
saw
it first.
He get all the goals, didn't he?
Exactly. Yeah. Listen, Pete, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
It's been great to see you. Good luck to all your page. I know it's been hacked and it's back again now on Facebook.
Yes.
So congratulations on that, and
thank you.
We'll see you around.
Thank you very much.
Keep it going.
And,
thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks. So let's have a quick word with Ron and Gary for a second, then, as we look back. I mean, there's not a lot to say about tonight's match, was it? It was a bit of a training exercise, wasn't it?
Well, I think it was a bit of a stroll in the park. I think that it looks a little bit closer because they scored at the finish, but I don't think Chelsea got off to a great start by scoring 2 goals in the first 10 minutes, and that normally kills these sides off. So I think there's a big difference between the two sides. I think the next game is when Chelsea go over there again, and as you said earlier on, I think they only need 1 point from 3 games, and they've automatically qualify.
Yeah, 1 point for the next couple of games. It shouldn't be too much of a problem getting a point in Bate, should it?
No, I think it'd be an easy task for us to go out there and probably win the game. But I was pleased for Ruben Loftus-Cheek really getting a hat trick and his first hat trick for the club. I thought he looked sharp. He took his goals particularly well as well, and it will give him great confidence.
It helped that they didn't mark him. Every time he had the ball, every time he got the ball from Fabregas, he had 10 yards, didn't he?
Well, I think I'd have looked a good player with 10 yards space.
I think he probably would have done.
A bit more than 10 yards.
No, as I say, at the end of the day, if you'd have said to Sire, look, you're going to win 3-1, you would have took it. The only thing is that they keep on chopping and changing. They play like two different sides, don't they, in this Europa League? And I know you've got to keep everybody happy, but I'm sure the people that haven't played tonight would rather be playing than sitting on the bench.
But we wanted change, didn't we? Last week we said, bring on the youngsters. Hudson-Odoi got half an hour. Loftus-Cheek got a hat trick. Brilliant. Emerson played as well. Christensen played. Cahill got a game. Obviously not a youngster, but and Moses came on. So we wanted change and we got it. Yeah,
we got change and we want change. But when you make that many changes, it's very hard to get the cohesion in the side. He stuck all them players together, and they've gone out and done their job they had to do. We had to go out there and win, and we won convincingly. But it is hard for them to gel together. When you throw a team in like that, he would have only had probably a couple of days to work on in training on that side. Yeah. But we've done enough. That's what we've done tonight. We've given our fringe players or our squad players a game, and they've gone and done well, but we've just done enough to get through to the next round.
And I know in your day you played a lot, but in this day and age, to protect the Hazards and some of the other players, the Jorginhos, for Sunday at Burnley, that would help as well, won't it?
Well, it will do, because I think that it's not the most fashionable places to go to. Burnley. It's going to be a difficult game. Maybe they've not started the season too well, but I think they'll have to roll up their sleeves and get stuck in Chelsea to get a result, because the way things are, if you go away from home and you draw, you could finish up in sixth place if the other teams get 3 points. And you don't want the gap to get any bigger, really.
Ironically, Burnley suffered from being in the Europa League in the early stages, didn't they? And they couldn't cope with it. They didn't have the squad.
Yeah, it did suffer. But listen, going to Turf Moor is always a difficult place to go to. I remember going there years and years ago, and I think you might have played, Ronnie. I think we sneaked a 1-0 win with a Tommy Langley goal. But a really, really difficult place. Can't wait to see what some of our players think of, the likes of Jorginho and Kovacic. Although he came off tonight, obviously he took a bit of a knock in the game. What he thinks of playing at Turf Moor, because that is an eye-opener.
Yeah, it'll be totally different. The next week, we got Burnley on Sunday, as we know, because it's a Sunday game. Next week, Frank Lampard returns. Derby County Wednesday night, 7:45 kickoff. So we've got to get here a bit earlier. Great, thanks.
Well, you have.
You're about 3 o'clock, aren't you, mowing the lawn? Yeah. So got a job to do, haven't you?
Doing the lines.
Yeah. No, you're not doing the lines because they're straight. It's going to be a great night, isn't it?
Frank always went down very well here with the supporters, and I'm sure that they'll appreciate him, start of the game. But like everybody else, we wish them all the best, but I hope they get beat.
Do you think he'll hold 3 fingers up, say I won 3 titles here?
Well, if he does, I mean, he was a fantastic player, and let me say, after watching them last night, Derby against West Brom, they played well. Yeah. He's got them chasing the ball. They hunt in packs. Mm-hmm. And don't forget, we've got 2 of our loan players playing for him as well, who's coming back, and we've allowed them to play against us, which I think is fantastic.
Tomori and Mason Mount both going to be playing, which is great for Derby because it gives them a chance. It's great for us because we can see some of the youngsters that we're really never going to see on the pitch in front of us.
Well, I think, as I say, as Chivs said, it'd be good to see, playing against Chelsea. Bowler Counts, they've been doing very well at Derby County, so obviously they'd want to get one over on Chelsea, although they're still employed well, not employed, they're still on Chelsea's
on the
books.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see how they perform.
You'd have thought Derby would give us more work to do than Bate did tonight, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think they will do. And after seeing them play last night, they played really, really well. They hunt in packs. They all chase the ball down.
Well organised.
They're really well organised. He's got them well organised. They chase the ball down. They get them going in one direction, and they're good at it as well.
Never thought I'd get Gary Chivers in one direction in one sentence. His musical taste is coming out.
He'll be singing in a minute.
Right. I've just heard we've just run out of time. Oh, that's a shame. We can't hear you sing My Way, or Any Way, in fact. So great. We look forward to that. If you want to get these guys to come to one of your events, if you've got a birthday or some kind of party or some kind of just a group of you, a group of Chelsea fans that'd love to hear some stories from Chopper and Chivs, then you can do so. You can book them. There's the number. Claire Harris will give you all the details of how to book these two guys for your event. And if you missed it, Bobby Tambling film came out last Saturday. It's out there, 202. You can rent it right now from chelseafan12.com. So I hope you do all of that and get in touch with us via Twitter. The address is on the screen as well. And don't forget to subscribe. The little red buttons down there. We'll see you again for Derby County and the return of the Lamps.
Here's your chance to win an authentic signed Bobby Tambling Chelsea shirt, courtesy of chelseafan12.com. Against which team did Bobby score an own goal at Stamford Bridge? Was it A, West Ham, B, Stoke City, or C, Leicester City? To enter the competition, go to the chelseafan12.com website and rent the exclusive Bobby Tambling film. Then send us an email with your name and answer to info@chelseafan12.com. The competition closes after the home game against Everton on Sunday, November the 11th. Good luck. Visit the chelseafan12.com website today to keep up with all the latest Chelsea news and statistics. It's also the place to find signed shirts, photos and works of art featuring past and present legends. Sign up for free now at chelseafan12.com. For the fans.
I thought he done ever so well today.
And when we check out, we just make it easy for teams to defend against us.
Is that why you sent them home, because you weren't out with them?
And I'm not being funny. Have you got a bush chucker trial coming up or anything like that?